at the AES show on the Radial booth with Peter, who's going to show us the Mix Blender, which is something for guitar players who've been neglected for far too long, I think.
Guitar players have no fun. I mean, let's face it, they have no fun.
Yeah.
So we've decided to finally bring a little bit of fun to the world for guitar players. Now you can actually take both your Strat and your Les Paul and have them turn on at the same time. Think about the fun of that. You can have one on a stand and you can, kind of have them both. So you have two different level controls for two different inputs. You could also have, of course, an instrument that has two different types of pickups and have both pickups on at the same time and blend those. So you have a mix section here, two inputs. And then you also have an effects loop. The cool thing about the effects loop, send and receive into, let's say, a distortion pedal or something, you can mix the wet and the dry signal so that you can keep a little bit of the clean sound and add distortion, delay, chorus, to whichever blend level you would like. If you can imagine with a pedal board, you could have an input and run parallel processing. So I could have distortion and fuzz on one side, I could have echo and chorus on the other, remix them together here, and add even more effects. So it's really a creative tool for guitar players to use the variety of pedals that they've got to do different things, plug in a couple different instruments, and of course mix with wet and dry. The wet and dry is particularly useful for bass guitar because with bass, when you throw a distortion pedal on, of course you lose all the bottom end. So this allows you to keep the bottom end and add distortion as you see fit. So very compact and a great little toy for guitar players and bass players.
So it's the box for people who like to think outside of one.
Oh, now that's clever. See, you knew those SOS guys were clever. You knew it, but now we have proof. Thinking outside the box with the Mix Blender at Radial.
How much money and when?
Oh, well, $200 and shipping now.
Excellent. Thanks, Peter.